black box audio of last words of pilots in plane crashes. The black box is a device installed in airplanes since 1940 that is used to record the pilot's communication inside the aircraft cabin and also to store other information associated with the plane, such as speed and altitude variations, among others. Curiously, although it is called a black box, it is actually orange, just to be easier to find in case a plane crashes. In today's video, we have selected some of the biggest plane crashes and their respective recordings on these devices. As many of the recorded lines are disturbing, I do not advise sensitive people to watch the video until the end. Now, if this is not your case, stay tuned. This is the last call to embark on this video. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and activate the little bell so you don't miss our updates. Fasten your seat belts, and let's go to the video. The airplane is the safest means of transportation on the planet, and yet, accidents do happen. To give us a minimum idea of this scenario, here in Brazil, according to CENIPA, Center for Investigation and Prevention of Aeronautical Accidents, in the last 10 years, 1825 air accidents have been registered, 472 of which had fatal victims, to be more specific, 874 deaths. To start our selection today, let's begin with the accident that left Brazil in a state of shock. Plane crash with Chapecoense soccer team. The Chapecoense soccer team accident that occurred on November 28, 2016, was the biggest air disaster involving Brazilian clubs. The plane in which the team was from Lamia Company, registration CP2933, which had taken off from Santa Cruz de la Sierra in Bolivia that was heading to the city of Medellin, Colombia, where it would play the final of the Copa Sudamericana 2016. In the aircraft were 81 people, 72 passengers, and 9 crew members. There were 71 fatalities. Listen now to the last record obtained through the aircraft's black box.
India 2933210 en acercamiento y solicitamos prioridad para la aproximación. Señorita, se nos ha presentado un problema de combustible.
Mi mamá India de 933, entiendo, solicita prioridad para su aterrizaje, igualmente con problemas de combustible, ¿correcto?
¿Masivo?
Ok, atento, entonces le daré vectores para proceder al localizador y efectuar la aproximación. Se estima aproximadamente en 7 minutos iniciar la aproximación.
Los vectores, Lima India 293.
Mantenga presente rumbo y espere para para continuar su descenso.
Mantener presente rumbo y estamos acá al proceso. Lima India 2933 solicita vectores para acercamiento, señorita.
Atento, tengo una aeronave por debajo suyo efectuando la aproximación. ¿Qué tiempo tiene para permanecer en su aproximación, Lima India?
Estamos con emergencia de combustible, señorita, por eso le pido de una vez curso final.
Acá 9356, inicia el acercamiento ahora.
Iniciando acercamiento ahora, 190, Bianca 9356.
Y solicito descenso inmediato, Lima India 2933.
La Colombia 3020, cancele la autorización de aproximación, vire por su izquierda con rumbo 010 ahora.
Lo sacudió.
A la izquierda, rumbo 010 y... ¿qué nivel mantendríamos?
Mantenga unos 3000 pies.
3000, la Colombia 300, pues
Tránsito una vista, no es factor y solicitamos incorporarnos de una vez al localizador.
Atento, Lima India de 933 17700, continúa en la aproximación, pista húmeda, llame por 10.000 en lo practicable y se requiere algún servicio en tierra.
Señorita, Lima India 2933 está en falla total, eléctrica total y combustible.
Pista libre y operable, lluvia sobre la estación, Lima pasajeros alertados.
Chao, Lima India. Vectores, señorita, vectores a la pista.
La señal radar se perdió, no lo tengo, notifique rumbo ahora.
Vamos con rumbo 360.
Con rumbo, mire por la izquierda, 010, procedería al localizador del borde Río Negro, 1 milla adelante del borde. Al momento usted se encuentra, correcto, le confirmo, por la izquierda con rumbo 350.
Izquierda 350, señorita.
Sí, correcto, usted está a 0,1 milla del borde Río Negro. No lo tengo con la altitud, Lima India.
9.000 pies, señorita. Vectores.
Usted está a 8.2 millas de la pista.
Jesús.
¿Qué altitud tiene ahora?
Ya no contesta.
Lima India del 933, posición.
Ya caí.
TAM plane crash 3054. The crash of TAM airline JJ 3054, later incorporated by LATAM Airlines, is considered Brazil's largest air crash, leaving 199 dead. The flight had left Porto Alegre for Sao Paulo on July 17, 2007. As it was preparing to land at Congonhas Airport, the aircraft became unmanned, and the pilots could do nothing to stop the plane, which crashed into the company's own cargo terminal. This was the conversation captured by the black box before the collision. Air crash Air France plane. The air crash involving an Air France aircraft occurred on May 31, 2009 at 7:29 p.m. The flight was Air France AF 447, which had taken off from the International Airport of Rio de Janeiro, Gol bound for the International Airport of Paris, France. And it was only on June 2nd that the accident was actually confirmed by the then Minister of Defense Nelson Jobim, who came to the public to inform that the aircraft crashed in an area near the archipelago of Sao Pedro and Sao Paulo. There were 12 crew members and 226 passengers on the flight. Unfortunately, there were no survivors, and most of the victims have not been found and will remain at the bottom of the sea. Listen now to the audio captured by the black box.
Il vient ou il vient pas? On a pourtant les moteurs, qu'est-ce qui se passe, bordel? Tu comprends ce qui se passe ou pas? J'ai plus le contrôle de l'avion. J'ai plus du tout le contrôle de l'avion. Merde. C'est quoi là? Je crois qu'on va trop vite. Bon, qu'est-ce qui se passe là? Qu'est-ce que vous foutez? Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe? Je sais pas ce qui se passe. On a le contrôle de l'avion. On a totalement perdu le contrôle de l'avion. On comprend rien, on a tout tenté. Alors tiens, prends ça. Le problème c'est que j'ai plus de radio. D'accord. J'ai plus rien qui s'affiche. On n'a pas une seule indication valide. Je crois qu'on va à une vitesse de fou là. Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez? Non, surtout sors pas les freins. Non? Ok. Les sors pas. horizontalement. Les ailes à plat. Allez, on dresse sur l'horizon. Sur l'horizon? On tire, qu'est-ce que t'en penses? Qu'est-ce que t'en penses? Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Je sais pas. Descends. Non, tu montes là. Je monte là. Alors on descend. Tu montes? Merde, c'est pas possible. Attends, moi j'ai les commandes. Mais c'est moi qui ai les commandes, non? Ça y est, on va arriver au niveau 100. Remonte! Mais je garde à fond là depuis tout à l'heure. Non, me remonte pas. Non. Alors descends. Alors donne-moi les commandes. À moi les commandes. Vas-y, fais les commandes. Attention, tu cabres. Je cabre. Il faudrait là, on est à 4000 pieds. Tu cabres là.
Pull up. Think rate. Pull up.
Allez, tire.
Pull up.
Allez, on tire.
Pull up.
Va taper.
Pull up.
Mais c'est pas vrai.
Pull up.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? 10 degrés d'assiette.
Real taxi aero accident. This accident happened at 2:10 p.m., right after the aircraft took off from Campo de Marte Airport. The plane was a Learjet Model 35 with PTOVC prefix, owned by Real Taxi Aero. At the time of the accident, there were 2 crew members, the pilot and the co-pilot, who died in the accident. This aircraft was bound for Rio de Janeiro. To Angra dos Reis, however, the pilots lost control of the aircraft when they tried to avoid a tower. According to some eyewitnesses, the plane 3:10 came crashing nose down over some houses, fatally killing 6 residents. Those were the last words by the pilots of that aircraft.
Não vem rápido, vem devagar, traz devagar. Não perde o eixo. Tá desbalanceado. Arruma esse combustível pra mim. Vou morrer. O que você fez?
Gol Air Accident. To close our selection, I bring you one of the most devastating plane crashes of the national aviation. The accident occurred on September 29, 2006, involving GOL's Boeing Flight 1907, which had left Manaus for Rio de Janeiro and would make a stopover in the city of Brasilia. Very unfortunately, just before landing in the federal capital, the Boeing collided in the air with a legacy jet and ended up crashing in the Serra do Cachimbo, in the south of Para, on the border with the state of Mato Grosso. The jet, which was carrying 7 passengers, was able to land without major damage. On the other hand, the Boeing plummeted into a dizzying crash, smashing into pieces in the air, killing all 154 passengers. This is considered to be the second biggest air disaster in our country. Listen from now on to the last record stored in the black box of this aircraft.
Quantas pegadas você tem? De comida? Olha, primeiro eu tenho que ter umas 30. Não é brincadeira, né? E a dona Rô corria também, ela. Não é com a arma, não? Ah, corre devagar, ela não gosta. Ela vai só por... Se for uma corrida com mais corridas. Ela vai escolher 6 horas de manhã pra ir correr. Coloquem as camisetas. Isso aqui a gente chegou num passeio, esse ônibus, lá no Parque das Cataratas. A Roberto com esse saquinho, ele é cheio de bicho, aqueles, não sei se é coati. Aí os coatis arrancaram o saco da mão dela e destruíram. Caraca. Eu fui pegar a foto e pum. Olha, não para pra gente encher o saco. Deixa eu, depois desse, quando tem essa coisa que eu mais não tem. A fotografação não mostrou. Essa é de quanto faz? Essa aqui é só para vender 50? Vende 50. Eu não vou. Aí. Tá boa, mano. Legal. Dois carros, agora não tem mais.
That was our list with some of the major air crashes in our country. And you have heard all these records before? Would you like a second part of the video? If the answer is yes, please write in the comments, because we will be happy to read and know. And don't forget to like the video, and subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Thanks and see you in the next video.